Good morning. It's good to see everybody. Good to see these optimistic smiles staring back at me up here this morning. We have really been through a lot together, haven't we? This past few years, it's been kind of tough. It's been real tough, as a matter of fact. But you know, I share your optimism. I share your optimism for where we're going. I share your optimism for the good work that it takes to get there. And I share your optimism in knowing that there are leaders in place in Florence and in Florence County that will allow us to get there. COVID has been very informative in a lot of ways for us as we look forward. We can't go forward looking backward. But I do think it's important that we take an opportunity to think about issues that this pandemic have raised for each of us in our business lives and in our personal lives. You know, early on, I remember when our hospitals were out of supply of PPE. I remember when our schools did not know how to proceed with instruction. And one of the things that period taught us is that we have to become more dependent and interdependent locally. And it's given us an opportunity, I think, by thinking along those lines, for promotion of local businesses, for promotion of manufacturing in our area, where we're not dependent on a supply sitting off the coast of California as we are today. We've got to continue to make that progress. But one of the glaring things that it brought was the issue with broadband in our dark hole of broadband that we currently have been in Florence County. And Ben Brazil, you, sir, deserve a lot of credit for being a part of the solution. Rusty Smith, Administrator, Florence County Council, thank you. Thank you. We're going to be, I don't know if y'all caught exactly what Ben was saying, Florence County is going to be the poster child of what success in broadband looks like for rural counties. That's pretty big, guys. That's big stuff, right? That's big stuff. We're right now sitting on about, Jay, I think somewhere around $2 billion of federal karax funds in South Carolina. It's in a lot of different little pockets. But it's now incumbent upon us, all of us, to spend that money, invest that money wisely throughout our state. And, you know, again, like broadband, I think the infrastructure portion of that is where we, you know, personally, I think that's what we need to depend on, infrastructure. I can tell you that we have got proposals in place working with Florence County for huge, major drainage projects in Florence County. That's not real sexy, right? But it is really important. It's really important. It's important because when you pave a road and there's no drainage on that road, guess what? The road's not going to last, right? And we're doing it all over again. So I'm hopeful. I really am hopeful that this is a kind of a generational investment, and Florence County will be the beneficiary of that. And I just am very thankful for the leadership of Florence County Council, our legislative leadership that we have. Senator Leatherman, of course, just a giant in the legislature. He is a giant. And we've been so blessed with his leadership. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to be a part of the Florence County delegation. I'm honored to be a member of the House of Representatives. I looked at, Jay and I were laughing about our pictures a little bit earlier. I told him I know that was taken when I still had not all gray hair, but I declare that's a freshman picture of him from college. But ladies and gentlemen, there are just a lot of good. You have a reason to be optimistic. From where I stand, you have a reason to be optimistic. There are good things going on. And we're going to move forward together. And Florence County is going to be a much better place as we do. And Mike, thank you for what you do with this Chamber of Commerce. It's important. All of these people here, thank you. Your leadership is what's going to make it happen. Your business leadership, your leadership in education, which is a whole other issue that we have a lot of work to do, but we have a lot of good people trying to get us there. So with that, I just want to thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. Les, you're the man. Great to see y'all this morning, and thank you.